Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nova Cash and welcome to the Bosstler Army. Alright, so as you can see, I washed my hair and it's still wet. It's dripping, but we about to try a style today. I'm gonna be doing the Marley twist style with some curly ends, so let's see how that turns out. Just FYI, if you're wondering why my eyes is red, it's because I just washed my hair. And I don't know if it's just me, but does your eyes get red when you wash your hair? Like, for some reason my eyes be bloodshot red when I wash my hair, and it's not like the shampoo gets to my eye or anything like that. It just, I don't know, like, it's like the longer I'm in the shower, it's the more my eyes get red. And if I'm in the shower like regularly, my eyes don't get red. It's only when I wash my hair. I don't know. If you also get red eyes when you wash your hair, drop it in the comments. Let me know if I'm not alone. I'm about to go dry my hair with the blow dryer. I already dried it with my t-shirt. And I don't know if you guys do that, but I like to dry my hair with a t-shirt first. I don't like to use a towel because, one, I feel like the towel strips away the moisture. That was just back in like my hair Lisa days. And then two, I don't want the, like the little fiber particles from the towel to get into my locks. So I typically use a cotton t-shirt, wrap my hair up in it, try to get out all the excess water, and then I usually air dry. But because I'm gonna do this style today, I'm gonna just try to dry my ends a little bit since it's still kind of wet. So if you want to see how I do this style, keep watching. All right, so I have a bag of goodies. I'm gonna be using the Cuban twist here. I got the 24. Damn, I thought I got the 30-inch. Okay, well, I got 24 inches. I didn't want to get the 16-inch because I felt like my hair was already 16 inches. Because, you put it here and you see how long it is. So I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna go with the longer one. So I got 4 packs of these. And then, girl, my beauty supply store be having a sale all the time. They always have a clearance rack. What beauty supply store that always have a clearance rack? Girl. So I got the Passion Plat Twist. So I got these for $1. $1. Okay? So what I plan on doing with this is just kind of ripping it apart so that I can get some curly ends. I only got one because I'm not going to do it with all of the strands. I just kind of want to, add some dimension to the twist. So let's see how this works. I never tried this before. I haven't done Marley twisting my hair in like 2 years since it got this thick. So let's see if it's going to be a hit or miss with this style. We're finally to the front and I have probably about like 20 something locks left to do. But I want to make this neater in the front, so I'm gonna actually part it. And then I'm gonna take some of my castor oil. I'm gonna put some on my scalp because, again, it is oil. And then just bring it down on the actual lock. And then I like to comb it in. I'm gonna split it down where it naturally splits. And then I'm gonna pin this out the way. And I'm just gonna twist it in. All right, so what you want to do is you want to make sure that the hair is actually even. This way, when you're twisting the hair, you won't run out of hair. It will twist evenly, or at least for the most part. And then you want to grab your hair with your 2 fingers, take the hair, and you want to put it underneath the hair like that. So you're doing it as if you're going to do box braids. And then you're going to cross over and start to braid with the hair. I wouldn't recommend doing too tight because as you twist, it will start to get tighter. It will loosen up like once you finish twisting, but just feeling that tension pull on your hair, it does hurt. So I would recommend not doing it too tight, especially to the front of your hair, which is why I pre-twist it so it could be a little bit more neat. So I do about 2 or 3 braids. Well, not braids, but like plaits. And then once I cross it back over and I have this on the right side, I'll tuck my lock in the hair, or at least try to conceal it for the most part where it looks like this. And then I'll start to twist it as if I'm doing a rope twist. So you take it, you twist, and you pull down. You take it, you twist it here, and you twist it over. This is going to ensure that it locks and it doesn't loose out. So I'll do it again. Hold it here, you twist it the opposite way. And you just continue to twist down. As you're twisting, you want to make sure that you are still concealing the lock. So you see how I'm covering the lock? I feel like I look a little cross-eyed just doing that just now. Once you come towards the end, you want to continue to do that. Cover it. And I had to split my hair because I realized that I'm probably not going to have enough to finish my hair. So instead of just using it like how it is in the pack, I split like one strand. So like one strand looks like this, but I ended up splitting this, and then I got this piece and then this piece. So this is what I'm going to use for the perimeter of my hair, like for my hairline, because my locks are a little bit thinner towards the front. So you see how I have these two ends here and they're not even. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to twist it, but this side has more here. So now I'm going to start borrowing here from this side. So I'm going to just split it in two, add it to this side, and then to continue to twist all the way until I get down to the end of the twist. See, it's tucked, it's sealed, you can't see the lock, and it's braided at the root. So you can't even tell that I have locks. It looks like when I did my Marley twist when my hair was naturally out. So we're gonna do this one again. Put it under the hair and start to braid. So I did 1, 2, 3, and then now I'm gonna start to twist. I probably should have saved this one for another one in the front, like a thinner one in the front, instead of using it for this one, because this one is a little bit more thicker. But yeah, we are already here, so we're not going back. We're just gonna have to make it work. I feel like a hair is pulling somewhere. Again, you want to make sure that you are hiding the hair.
Niggas want me to get ratchet. Niggas want me to attack it. Put the hood on, all they calling me Cassius. Aren't you like Bosstler? Greedy, I can't pass it. Eating everything, nigga, no fasting. I don't care what you knew me in the past tense. I ain't no Julia Styles, this ain't no last dance. Way past it. Wait. Fucking on my ex cause he validate me. Fucking up a check, I don't want no receipt. Mind get possessed, let my spirit speak freely. Hey, my past can't escape me. My pussy.
All right, so I'm down to my last 5, and I have 11 locks left, so I gotta try to make this work. So I think that this is probably the skinniest dread I have. So I'm gonna split this in two. And this might be honestly really thin. I'm gonna actually save this. I'm gonna use a thicker one. Split this in two. And let's do this one more time. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. So I'm just gonna retwist this back. Put the hair under. You wanna pull to add some tension, twist to lock it in, and then go over. And then in order to keep this retwisted, I'm turning this as I'm braiding it in. So I'm doing it as if I'm starting feed-in braids or box braids. And every time I'm twisting it. And this is just to ensure that my hair is not gonna come out. And then you start to twist. And I really do this towards the front of the hair. Like I said, I want the front to be much more neater, which is why. And I'm not pulling in all my edges because as I'm twisting, it's gonna start to pull, and I don't want to put too much tension on my edges. See, like it's already pulling. So you want to make sure that you cover it. And this is like a really thin piece, so I'm really gonna have to like try and conceal it. And you want to twist, twist. And I'm being cheap, y'all. I'm not trying to pay $6. Well, no, this was $6.90. Yeah, $6.99 for one pack. I'm not trying to buy another pack. And what's crazy is my hair store had a sale, where it was you buy 3 crochet hair and you get the other one free. So I did get one free pack, and then like I told you, I got that other pack for $1. But I'm not trying to pay for a whole another pack. Like, I'm just not trying to do that. So I'm about to try and make this here work. And this is probably not gonna work because this is really, really thin. All right, guys. So I know I said I wasn't about to buy no more hair, but I did the calculations wrong with my locks and the amount of hair that I had left. So I do have to buy one more pack. I have 4 more locks left, and there was no way that I could have split those because it would have been way too thin. And this row of locks is like super thick. So I needed to have that fullness in order to conceal my lock underneath the hair. So I'm gonna have to buy more hair. So yes, stay tuned for the next clip because the next clip will be in the morning. Hey guys, it's the next day. So I had to go back to the store and get one more pack of hair. Unfortunately, they didn't have the color 2, so I had to get 1B. I was debating. I'm like, should I get a 4 or a 2? But a 4 is gonna be too brown. So I'm like, let me just do the 1B, especially because it's towards the front of my hair. So I will say that this style is really lightweight. You know, granted, my locks are thick, but my natural locks are not even that heavy, believe it or not. It's really not. So this is what it's looking like so far. I literally have 4 locks left. All right, so I'm gonna do this and then I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so here's the final look. I am so in love with this, and I'm really happy that I can still do styles like this, although my locks are on the thicker side. So this really excites me. I didn't use the hair that I told you guys about, the curly hair, which was the passion twist hair, because it's a complete different texture from the Cuban twist hair. And I should have thought that through, and I don't know why I didn't think about the texture, but I needed a tighter curl if I wanted it to match the way how I wanted to do it, because I wanted to put like curly pieces to kind of have like that island twist vibe to it, but it just wasn't working, so I didn't use it. It took me about 3 hours to do. I started at 9, but I was taking breaks in between, so I really started at 10 o'clock last night, and then I finished around 1:15. And then including today, which I had to do the 4 at the top, I would say overall maybe 3 hours and 30 minutes. So yeah, it wasn't that long. These are really comfortable. The only con about it is that it's really thick, so I feel like I'm not gonna be able to style it. Like, I don't know, I feel like I could style it, so stick around for that. I'll probably do a video on how I style these, but it's just that it's super coarse. Like, the hair is coarse. It's a coarse texture here, and it's a lot of hair. That's the word I'm looking for. It's a lot of hair to deal with. So it's really pretty though. It's really pretty, and I'm 4'11.5", and it touches my butt. I didn't have to do any type of feed into the actual twist. This was just from what I started at the root and then came down to the end. Okay, so like I said, I'm 4'11.5", so this is already touching my butt. You can't even see the parts because the hair is just super thick. Now, if you're taller than me, you definitely probably would have to do some feeding some hair into the actual twist to make it a little bit longer. But because I'm short, this length is perfectly fine for me. Like, I'm okay with it. I don't need any longer than this. This is it for this video. This is the final look. But if you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, share it with a friend who has some locks and wants to switch up the style. And make sure that you follow me on all socials at Nova Cash. But until then, I'll see you next time.